Assalamualaikum. Welcome everyone to Biswa Bangla World News. I'm with you, Mahbooba Jannat Meem. At the very beginning, here are the news headlines. Trump sends nuclear deal with Saudi Arabia to Congress. After Makkah alliance, Saudi Arabia signed defense deal with France. And China and Qatar opened their mouths against new US sanction on Iran. You are listening to the headlines, now the details. President Donald Trump has sent a proposed civilian nuclear energy deal with Saudi Arabia to US Congress. However, the Trump administration has said the deal will not take effect unless Saudi Arabia normalizes relations with Israel. A US administration official said on Tuesday that the deal finalized in July was sent to Congress on Monday. After forming the Makkah alliance with Turkey and Pakistan, Saudi Arabia has signed a defense partnership agreement with France. The agreement was signed on Tuesday at the Elysee Palace, the official residence and the office of French President Emmanuel Macron in Paris. Saudi Arabia's Defense Minister Prince Khalid bin Salman and France Defense Minister Catherine Vautrin signed the agreement on behalf of the country. French President Emmanuel Macron and Saudi Crown Prince and Prime Minister Mohammed bin Salman were present at that time. China and Qatar have criticized the new US economic sanction on Iran. Both countries have said that unilateral sanctions are not a solution to their crisis. Instead, the path to diplomatic talks needs to be kept open. China's foreign minister spokesperson Lin Ziyin told reporters in Beijing that China does not support any unilateral sanctions without international law or the approval of the UN Security Council. He said that China's economic and trade relations with Iran are conducted in adherence with international law, and Beijing will protect these legitimate interests. The administration of the US President Donald Trump has temporarily suspended visa interviewing for applicants around the world. The decision comes out amid Trump's sweeping anti-immigration crackdown during his second time. A U.S. State Department spokesperson said a global training program has begun at all U.S. embassies and consulates around the world. Visa service scheduled will be adjusted in coordination with the training. The State Department did not provide detail on how long the training will last or when the new schedule will be offered. 2 lakh visas being cancelled in America. Bangladeshi expatriates in danger. The strict action that the U.S. administration is ongoing to take prevent visa fraud has surpassed all previous records. However, the real surprise is hidden elsewhere. Details about this are the text report. The strict action that the U.S. administration is going to take to prevent visa fraud has surpassed all previous records. However, the real surprise is hidden elsewhere. Along with criminals, this list has targeted a class of people that you'll be surprised to hear. It seems that talking about US policy itself has now become a taboo for the common people. In a report by the Associated Press, sensational information has been leaked based on a secret document from the US State Department. According to the Trump administration new plan, foreign nationals who entered the United States temporarily on base B1 and B2 visas between 2016 and 2026 and later applied for political asylum are basically being revoked. U.S. official Christopher Landau said that this drastic step is to stop the trend of using tourist visa as a smuggling route to stay permanently through false applications. However, according to the AP report, no one will be directly deported even if their visas are revoked. They will have the opportunity to fight the law in another category until the application is resolved. But the biggest twist in this news is in another place. The US State Department has revoked about 175,000 visas in the last 18 months. This list included serious criminals such as drunk driving, rape, or robbery. However, a large part has been targeted for purely political reasons. The Trump administration has also revoked the visas of those who have publicly criticized US foreign policy, especially in the Middle East. Analysts say this clearly shows that the Trump administration is no longer willing to tolerate any kind of dissent or criticism. Trump's unprecedented and historic decision proves how difficult it is going to be for ordinary people around the world, including Bangladesh, to obtain and stay in the United States in the coming days. Mahbooba Janat Meen, Biswa Bangla World TV News Desk. We are taking a commercial break. After the break, what's coming up? Prime Minister calls for the building of peaceful Bangladesh following the ideals of the Prophet. The one who gets married without any hydrants, the neighbors are not sleeping, say Jamaat Amir. And NCP alleges partnership in Zila Parishad. Welcome back to Biswa Bangla World News. After the break, now Bangladesh News. On the occasion of the Holy Eid Miladun-Nabi, Prime Minister Tareq Rahman has called for establishing justice and human values in the lives of the individuals, families, society and the state by following the ideals of peace, justice, compassion, forgiveness and humanity of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In a message given today on the occasion of the Holy Eid Miladun-Nabi, the Prime Minister said that it is possible to build a peaceful, just and welfare-oriented society by following the life and ideals of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said that the auspicious birth of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a unique and glorious event in the history of human civilization. The rumors of the National Citizen Party leaving the 11-party electoral alliance led by Jamaat-e-Islami, the Amir of Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami and the leader of the opposition in the National Parliament, Dr. Shafiqur Rahman, has dismissed as completely baseless the rumors of the NCP leaving the alliance. He said the NCP leaving the alliance is not on their anyone else's political agenda. At the same time, he also said that an efficient shadow cabinet will be formed soon, alleging that the government is discriminatory towards the opposition seats. The opposition leader said these things in a response to the various questions from journalists after visiting the NCP central office at Bangla Motor in the capital. Top leaders of the various allied organizations, including NCP and Jamaat, were present at the time. The National Citizen Party has protested against the current interim councils of the three district councils of Khagrachuri, Rangamati and Bandarban in the Chattogram hill tracts, alleging that party identity is being given priority. At the same time, the party has demanded the formation of elected council in the three hill district councils through quick elections. This demand was made in a statement sent to the media by NCP's Central Convening Committee on Wednesday. The statement said that the Chittagong Hill Tracts are an important geographical, social, cultural and strategic regions of Bangladesh. To ensure sustainability development of the region, the right of different ethnic groups, the participation of local people and equitable development, it is necessary to develop the Hill District Council as effective and people-friendly institutions. Again, we are taking a commercial break. After the break, what has BPL given to Bangladesh cricket? Asked BCB director. And Donald wants to return to Bangladesh if given the opportunity. Welcome back again to Bangla World News after the break. Now entertainment news. Pooja Cherry is not in the news for any new movie. Rather, she is repeatedly making headlines for personal issues. A few days ago, rumors of the marriage spread. However, later the actress clarified that she is not married yet. However, her family has finalized a marriage. Even though she is not acting, Pooja is active on social media. She often shares new pictures and moments with her fans. On Wednesday afternoon, she posted a bunch of pictures where she was seen in the swimming pool and the water. Now, sports news. The Bangladesh Cricket Board has hinted that it will not organize the BPL this year. The board's decision was naturally cause financial losses to the country's cricketers. The pressure may be even greater for those who depend on the domestic cricket. The new BCB president, Tamim Iqbal, had commented on the organization of the BPL a few days ago. He said that instead of following the path of organizing the previous matches, they would start afresh. Shaun Tait left the job of Bangladesh pace bowling coach last June. Talha Zubair later took over as the acting pace bowler coach in place of Tait in the Zimbabwe and Australia series. The former Tiger cricketer was also in charge of the recently concluded Australia series. There are rumors that the contact with Talha Zubair may be extended again. However, it is not known for how long. It is said that Talha will basically take over the post of coach until Shaun Tait's replacement is found. We conclude Bangla World News. Before ending, let us once again go through the headlines. Trump sends nuclear deal with Saudi Arabia to Congress. After Makkah alliance, Saudi Arabia signed defense deal with France. And China and Qatar opened their mouths against new US sanction on Iran. That's all for now. To watch Bangla World News, visit www.banglaworldnews.com. Also visit Facebook/BanglaWorldNews.com. Stay with Bangla World News for our next bulletin. Thank you, everyone.